Hello, it's Fast Charlie. I've got a challenge lock here. It's made from a Sargent, and number 3 will very easily overset, and number 4 and 5 can be pretty tricky to get set without oversetting number 3. This challenge lock comes to me from RDecline, known on YouTube as the Average Picker, and the maker of this lock is subreddit lockpicking subreddit user MW1, and this is a tricky little lock. It is a Sargent, like I said, and just like just about every other Sargent that I've ever picked as a challenge lock, or even as a stock lock actually, it's pretty tough. A very good choice when making a difficult challenge lock. Trying to be as gentle as possible, intentioning counterclockwise. I'm not sure if I mentioned the name of the lock. It's MW1. Like I said, it can be quite a challenge to avoid oversetting pins on this one, especially that number 3. And I've, in my recent attempts, I've found myself changing between different Sparrows reach type hooks. Okay, there's 6. Just dropped one really hard. I need to just overset one. There we go. Yeah, I just overset it again. All right. Yeah, keeps oversetting. All right, I'm gonna pass on 1. 2 feels decent now. And 1 feels a lot better. Checking 3. That was 4. There's 5. Okay. Gonna come back to 1. 1 looks and feels really solid. There we go. Two feels like it needs to be picked again. Definitely counter rotation there. Hope I didn't overset. Okay. Okay, number 2 feels okay. Little tick on 3. Not sure who we're hung up on, but it seems like it's about to open. There we go. All right. That was an awesome, really fun lock. It was really challenging, actually. I've tried to get into it several times. And I did have a little bit of trouble figuring out the best picks to use because, well, like I said, the number 3 was, and 4 for that matter, was actually pretty difficult to not overset. But I'm going to try to not use the key here. I thought it'd be really fun to give this a try because I saw that RDecline, Average Picker, had sent Lock Lover one of my challenge locks, Asymmetric Oreo, and he just posted that very early this morning, his opening it, and I thought it'd be really cool to open one that I also received from RDecline. Whoop! Oh, don't want to do that. I'm going to use a shim. As long as I can. Man, that is tight, as is often the case. I'm going to try to turn it. Well, I don't want to mess it up. Goodness. That is a tight fit there. Okay, I think I have that shim in now. Hope I can get this video made and then I can upload it during lunch. That'd be very cool. All right, everything had to be picked, and just check out the key here without dumping anything. Very nice. All right, here we go. Number 1, we've got a standard. Number 2, we've got a standard. 3, we've got a standard. 4, we've got a standard. 5, we've got a standard. 6, we've got a standard. I'm not sure what all's in here, but I don't see any modifications. Oh wait, yeah, there's some threading in there. I'm gonna try to show it. Yeah, there you go. Looks like 2, maybe 3, 4, and 6. It's very hard to tell. It's very, very light threading though. Okay, and up top we've got in 1, tweezers. We've got a very nice spool. And steel spring. 2, we've got a really deep spool. And another steel spring. 3, we've got, it looks like a T-pin. Oops. Yep, got a T-pin. Wow, that lock worked very smoothly for having a T-pin. Almost looks like a little bottle. I've made some of those before. Steel spring. And 4, we've got serrated, little bit of a spool, but it is serrated, very serrated. And another steel spring. Number 6, we've got really serrated, almost like a multi-spool. And another very serrated with a little bit of spool action going. I'm going to check this Bible. See if there's, I mean, it's possible that they took that off of there. I don't see any modifications to the Bible. And again, these guys, there's definitely light threading in some of these chambers. It looks like maybe all but number 2. I'm gonna just take a second to feel around in here. You know, it really felt like looks like threading, but I don't really feel it. Excuse me. I'm not completely sure. It definitely really does look like very light threading. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do a real quick close-up of these pins because I'm not going to do the key pins, but I'm going to try to get a good picture of these other pins, the drivers. Here's one, very, very nice looking spool. Number 2 has another really nice spool, and it's pretty deep. We've got this T-pin in number 3. Number 4, got this serrated spool. Another serrated spool in 5. It's got serrations like on the inner spool part. And then number 6, we've got this heavily deeply serrated pin. Some may call it like a multi-spool. So anyway, well, thank you, M. Ray, and also thank you to RDecline, average picker, and gonna be on to the next lock. And be good and be well.